everybody? It's your boy Cartel Ken, Sneaker Cartel. We are back, episode number 2, baby. How to cop for retail this time around. Well, let me start off by saying I hope everybody was able to get the Jordan 4 Crafts. It was a very, very, very difficult shoe to get. I don't think anybody expected it to be that difficult. It was because of some late shipments. So actually, my suggestion, keep your eyes open for restocks that'll possibly be coming. And I'm gonna give you the Twitter accounts. We'll start off with that you need to follow to be able to keep track with it. But again, how to cop for retail, Jordan 5 UNC. Now don't kill me, this is my retail pair. So, you know, I do wear it. So you have a couple of crease marks up here, but I'm gonna show you guys how to get this shoe for retail. This is gonna be a highly coveted shoe. Everybody's gonna want it. Everybody's gonna want it. So just pay attention to what I'm telling you. It'll give you the best chance to be able to get it for retail. So we'll start off from the top. Like I told you guys last time, if you do not have a Twitter account, the first thing you need to do is go set up a Twitter account, no matter what. That's the first thing you need to do, and you need to follow these Twitter accounts, okay? So you wanna start off, you're gonna go Site Supply. It's the Site Supply, and I'm gonna have every one of them tagged at the bottom in the comment section, so that way you can follow them. The second one that you wanna go ahead and do is gonna be Sneaker Twitter, okay? The third one's gonna be J23 app. And this is in no particular order, so just in case if any of them are watching, no particular order, but just make sure you follow all of them. You have Soul Links, you have Sneaker Visions, and then you have Sneaker News, okay? And again, I'll show you the correct spelling of all of them down in the comment section, so that way you can just click right to them, okay? So you follow those sneaker accounts on Twitter. Not only will they give you the information before it comes out, right? So you know exactly what you need to do raffle-wise, store-wise to be able to cop the shoe. They'll also, on release day, give you the direct link to the websites that I'm gonna give you, okay? So you follow them on Twitter, they'll have the direct link to the websites. You click on it, on release day, it'll take you right to it. Now, let's start with the apps and the websites that you need to go to, okay? My favorite one, I'm gonna always start off with, is Finish Line. And I'm gonna go just a little bit more in depth in Finish Line for this one right now, okay? If you don't have a Finish Line account, go ahead and set up the Finish Line account now. The second thing you need to do after you set that Finish Line account up is pick whatever store you want to be able to get the shoe for retail from, okay? If you're in Atlanta, whether that be Cumberland Mall, whether it's Town Center, whether it's South Lake, wherever, pick a store that you want to be able to get the shoe from for retail, and you need to go in that store and start shopping. You need to buy with them. You have to get your account to A-list. That's at least 2,000 points.
Let me stop right there. I was incorrect. A-list is actually 5,000 points, not 2,000. So y'all forgive me. 5,000 points. So remember that.
You get it to the A-list status with your 2,000 points, then at that point, they'll actually start to include you in what they call exclusive access. They give out, they're a little bit different than other websites and other apps that are out there. They actually give you exclusive access to be able to secure your pair that week that the release is happening. So for instance, the Jordan 13 playoff. They sent out exclusive access on Wednesday at 11 a.m. that you were able to go in, select the size you want, pick the store that you normally shop from, and you secure your pair. On Saturday, you walk right in and you pick it up. To be able to get that access, you have to shop within that store, okay? And if anybody needs in-depth tutorials on what they need to do for it, hit me up. Everything's absolutely free. I'll give you all the information, all the game I have. But I'm telling you now, Finish Line and JD Sports are gonna be the easiest way to get every pair that you want for retail. If you set the account up properly, it's no fail. You will hit. You just have to set it up the right way, okay? So that's JD Sports and that's Finish Line. The next one we'll go to is gonna be Snipes. So Snipes is Snipes and Jimmy Jazz, they're interchangeable. But Snipes app itself, you can actually go in and you can do the raffle. Now they normally open up the raffle the day before. So if the shoe releases on a Friday, normally on a Thursday, they'll open up the raffle. If it's on a Saturday, they'll open it up on Friday. You go in, you fill out the raffle, you pick what store you want. It's as simple as that. With your Snipes account, it doesn't matter how many points you have. None of that really matters, okay? Now the next one you'll have, you got Foot Locker. You go Foot Locker, that's gonna cover Kids Foot Locker, that's gonna cover Champs. They call it their FLX account that covers all of the companies that they own. Again, with this one, this is one of the companies that you do, the points matter. You want to make sure that you're shopping in Foot Locker, Kids Foot Locker, Women's Foot Locker, Champs, Foot Action, whatever, to get those points. On this app, you need to be at least an X3, and you want to have as many points as possible so you can buy what they call head starts. So they charge 500 points for each head start, and all essentially a head start is it puts you ahead of other people per se. But you got to remember, you're going against resellers. I have 6 FLX accounts with 1 million points apiece. So you want to just continue to run up those points, make purchases for you. But this is another avenue that you need to go down to be able to get the shoes for retail, okay? The next one we have is going to be DTLR. DTLR, a lot of people don't know that DTLR in their app itself, you can actually fill out for the raffles. DTLR is a great app to be able to sneak and hit your pair for retail. Again, I was able to get my 13 playoff GS from there, and I got a men's pair from DTLR. It doesn't matter how many points you have on there, fill out, get a rewards account with DTLR. Make sure your address, phone number, email address, everything is for that one account. If you want to have another account just to give you a second chance, you need to have a different phone number, a different address, a different name on that account, so they have nothing to do with each other, so they don't tie in, okay? It's very simple. Download the app, set up your account, fill out the raffle. For DTLR, you want to have that raffle completed at least before Wednesday. So go ahead and do it. If the shoe releases on a Saturday, like this shoe will release on a Saturday, just make sure you have all these raffles in by Tuesday or Wednesday. Take care of it because most of them end by Wednesday or Thursday. The next one that you're going to go ahead and do is going to be Hibbit. So you have Hibbit and City Gear. Hibbit and City Gear, they're interchangeable. City Gear normally does in-store raffles. Hibbit is the app, okay? Now, when you go into the Hibbit app, it doesn't matter how many points you have. This is not one of the ones where you have to make purchases. You just have to have the account. Set your account up, pick the shoe you want, pick the store you want to pick up the shoe from, fill out the raffle. Very simple with them. City Gear, you want to get on the phone and call your local City Gear that's to you if you have them in your area, because most of the time they do in-store raffles. So on that one, you just have to go in, fill out your name, pick the size that you want, they'll give you a ticket, and if you hit, they'll call you. Simple as that, okay? For raffles, you also have an app called Chic. It's spelled S-H-E-I-K-H, Chic. You go on, it's the same premise as the other ones. You set up your account, you fill out your raffle, pick the size you want. On this one, they ship to you. So you're not gonna pick up in store because I believe they're in New York, so they will ship that one to you. Now we'll go to a couple overseas sites. You have In Clothing, one of my favorites. They have a ton of raffles right now open for you, not just Jordans. They give you Dunks, you know, you can get Yeezys, all type of stuff that they have raffles for. In Clothing is a great website to go on. Set up your account on In, go on there, fill out the raffle. They're another one, you won't pick it up locally, but if you hit, you pay for it, and they go ahead and ship it to you. Sneakers and stuff, it's another one. International website, you go on, you set up your raffle, they send that out to you if you hit. Simple. You have another one, Slam Jam Socialism. And again, I'm gonna have all of these linked below so you can have a full list of it. You don't have to try to write it down right now. Just go in the comment section below and everything will be there for you. But Slam Jam Socialism is another one. You set up your raffle, set up your account first. You can join the raffle for the UNC 5s. And if you hit, they ship it out to you. So you have another one that's from overseas, which is Size. It's literally spelled size with a question mark on the end of it. You set up your raffle on there. I mean, we're up to 10, 11, 12 ways that you can get it for retail. So just stay with me, and of course I'll show you the way. Now you start to get into the release day websites, okay? So you set up your raffle. Let's just say you take L's on all the raffles that you set up. Not a problem. You still can hit on release day. So on release day, you're still gonna wanna go on your finish line, JD Sports, Foot Locker, Champ Sports, Snipes, all of those are going to sell the shoe for you for release day. But you also have a couple of other websites that you don't want to forget about, and a couple things that, as far as local stores that I'll get into, and right now I'll just talk about the Atlanta area because that's where I'm at, so I can help those people out directly. If you're in a different city other than Atlanta and you want me to research some of the local stores for you, just shoot me a DM, shoot me a message, and I'll research, and I can give you a list of local stores in your area that you can walk in and do raffles with as well. But Social Status. Social Status is a great website. You can do a raffle on there. You can either do it where in store, where you can go locally and pick it up. They have one in Atlanta, Charlotte, a couple other cities, or you can fill it out online. Set up your Social Status account and you can join the raffle with them. Extra Butter. Extra Butter is a website, I believe they're based in New York. They have raffles open for you as well. So you can go on there, set your account up, doesn't matter how many points you have, and you can enter the raffle with Extra Butter. And also Extra Butter and Social Status you want to do on release day. So if you don't hit on the raffle, you can go on there on release day as well. Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods is a tricky one. So it just depends on the release. They haven't released the information as far as what they're gonna do for the Jordan 5 UNC as of yet. Sometimes they actually do wristbands. So what they'll do is on a Monday or Tuesday of that week that it releases, they'll give you the ability to go to a Dick's Sporting Goods, get a wristband, and the wristband guarantees you a pair. So just make sure you follow me on Instagram. If they do go by the wristband method, I'll make sure I have that below for you so you can actually get it real time. Just make sure you turn on your notifications on Instagram, okay? Dick's Sporting Goods is a great website on release day that you can go on as well. Though sometimes the wait is a little bit massive on there, but it's okay. Just stick it out. Dick's Sporting Goods is a real good release day website, and you keep your eye on it for the wristbands as well. You have YCMC. It's another release day website. So they don't do raffles per se. They do maybe in store if you have one local to you. I know there's one in the Washington, D.C., Maryland, Baltimore area. They have them up there. But release day, it's another one that you can go on. Shoe Palace. I personally can't stand Shoe Palace website, but it's another website that you can go on and use on release day just in case if it sells out in other places, okay? Now, I got two that are gonna be pretty sneaky for you that you'll never think about, but they do actually have the pairs on release day for most Jordan releases. The first one is Nordstrom. Nordstrom, yes, they sell retros, dunks, Yeezys. Typically online, on release day, Nordstrom will have whatever that shoe is that releases, okay? Now, Nordstrom is one of the ones that you'll have to follow the people on Twitter. They'll give you the direct link to click on so you can go directly to the shoe at Nordstrom. But keep in mind, don't ever forget about Nordstrom website. They have a lot of good stuff on there. And the last one is NBAstore.com. Believe it or not, NBA Store sells retros on release day. If I wasn't in the sneaker game, I wouldn't have known that either. They're another one that you're gonna need to follow the people on Twitter. They'll have the direct link to the NBA store for that shoe when it does release, okay? So next but not least, like I said, we got the local shops. So just a real quick local shops for Atlanta that you could go in store and fill out their raffles, or even an in store on the day of release is gonna be A.Ma Marie. A.Ma Marie is a local Atlanta store. I believe they're also in Texas as well. You have Wish Atlanta. That's a great local store that you can do raffles with. Soul Play ATL, another great Atlanta store that you can do your raffles in. And then obviously, if you want to go old school, Walters. Believe it or not, Walters still does sell retros and a lot of other shoes as well. So, that's just a quick rundown of everywhere that you need to go to try to get this shoe for retail. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything that you have, hit me on Instagram, hit me on Twitter, The Sneaker Cartel, or on YouTube. Just leave a comment. Simple as that. I'll be more than happy to respond back to you, man. What we're trying to do is change the game. I want to be able to give everybody the information for free. I don't want to charge anybody a dime. I want to level out the playing field. There's no reason why you can't get one pair of shoes for retail. I'm going to try my hardest to make it happen. I appreciate all the love, all the support, man. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below on release day if you're able to hit. And I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And we out.